So currently there are 6 million people registered to the ClubHouse app, and 5,000 people are allowed in a room at a single time. And the main man himself, Elon Musk, has joined this app, which has caused an insane growth to the platform. So why am I telling you all of this? So the ClubHouse app actually brings us multiple opportunities that we can make the most of to make even more money as passive income, or on the side, or as a side income, or as a side job, or whatever you want to see it as. But the main thing is that there isn't that much competition, and this is another opportunity that has been brought to us to make even more money. Hey guys, my name is Sully, and if you stick around today, I'll go through several ways that you can make this app a lucrative business. I'm going to go through a way that a lady was able to make £20,000 in 1 month. And if you're a beginner, there is still an opportunity for you. But if you're someone who already has an audience, then this is still an opportunity that you can make the most of. So let's dive straight into it. If you're somebody who's gifted in a specific field, and it's one of your strengths, and that you've practiced this so well that it's second nature to you, then you can definitely begin to accumulate an audience that will come to you, to learn from you, to ask questions, to, just whatever it is, right? So this could be, let's say you're a doctor, or you're somebody who's a businessman, or you're a lawyer, or, you're a YouTuber, just anything that you're good at and, you're successful at. All you have to do is just put yourself out there. And if you already have an audience, this is an opportunity now to connect with your audience, and they can actually learn from you, and they can actually pay you to do this. So currently the ClubHouse app hasn't actually implemented a way for you to charge people if they do want to enter your room, but you can still charge people just by letting them know. So you can charge people a small fee, to enter the room, just to learn from you. You can put this on a social media or Twitter or wherever it is, so people know ahead of time anyway, before they actually, join the room or come on the app in the first place. So all you have to do is just charge people a small fee, and you just have to be genuine. Don't do this just solely to, take people's money, but actually be willing to help. If you can actually show people that you're answering questions, you're helping people are actually enjoying this, then they're gonna spread the word. And every single time you bring this, or you tell people, you're going on the ClubHouse app and people should join you, and they can ask whatsoever questions they have on, YouTube or whatsoever it is, then they will actually invite their friends and invite more people. Because at the end of the day, people like to obtain knowledge in the simplest of way. People like watching rather than reading. People like to, engage rather than, reading in a little corner by themselves, reading a book or something. So this is certainly an opportunity for those who already have an audience, those who are strong in a specific field, and those who actually are committed to, help people and to just put themselves out there for their sake and for other people's sake. So the key thing again about this is that you have to show people that you are willing to help, because trust me, people have a very good skill in reading other people. So if you come in a way where you're trying to market your business, or you're trying to just market something, or you're trying to use people for your own sake, then people will notice, and this is going to hurt your business, is going to hurt your reputation. So of course the main thing is I would say you just come on the app and just be willing to just help people. Ignore the fee, ignore everything, and just build up your reputation and helping, and just be there and just answer questions and just support people. And eventually it's quite interesting, because when you give people a taste of something, they want more. So if you can give them a taste of what you have, then you can actually monetize this, and this can become a course, this can become something else, and that way you can draw your audience from one platform to another. So there's this woman known as Shah Wadmid. Yeah, apologies if I said her name wrong, but this was a woman who made the most of the app earlier, on its release. And what she did was, she's a woman who's a business owner, and what she did was she hosted a room, and she was helping people who are business owners, because that's what she actually enjoys doing. She gives tips to those who want to start a business. She supports them. She, guides them, and just help, certain individuals and stuff. And eventually people started coming to her, and that way she built up her reputation, and she was able to help people. So she did this for free initially, but she also had a course on the side, but she wasn't actually marketing it, but she had one. So eventually people noticed that what she's doing is really beneficial. So eventually she was able to move that audience to a course, and the perfect thing is that these are audiences that are really, really strong, because they've connected with her in the first place, and they know that she's genuine. So this simply means that if they buy her course now, they're most likely going to recommend it to other people, because it's not like they really believe in her, if you get what I mean. So she was able to actually do this in the space of 1 month, and she was able to make £20,000 in that month. And the key thing about this is she was genuine, she was helpful, and people were able to see this through her. So there was no nonsense, there wasn't any, hiding what her true agenda was or anything like that, like what, most people do when they're trying to sell your course. No, she didn't even think of selling the course. She was just helping people genuinely. So this is the one thing that most people can do, no matter who you are, because everyone should have something they're good at. If you have something you're good at, you can definitely make the most of this. This doesn't have to be on a big scale. Of course, she made £20,000. Yours can be on a little scale where you make £20, £30. Money is money at the end of the day. If you're good at something, make the most of it. So for those who are beginners, or those who are still small, or don't have a massive audience just like other people out there, then what I would say is that you can do all these different things that I'm going to mention throughout this video, but on a smaller scale. That's the best thing you can potentially do. I'm not big myself, so the best thing I can do is I have friends, and I have people that know me, and some people actually know my strengths. So of course, because they know my strengths, then I'm able to provide a service. The main thing is that you're probably going to regret in the future if you don't put yourself out there, because that's just the part that most people fail to do. And when you don't take that first step, it pretty much affects everything else. So everything I'm going to mention, I would say you just do it at a smaller scale, but this video is probably for people who at least have a small audience, or who can at least take that first step to do something. As long as you have something you're good at, and you have friends, and you have people who know that you have these strengths, then people will be willing to learn from you. People actually want to learn. They just want to learn in a fun way and in an interactive way. You just have to provide that to people. Moving on from this, you can also become a panelist, and this is somebody who just gets invited into rooms because of their name, and because of who they are, and because of what they know, and because of their audience. You can just get into a room and you get paid for it. This is quite simple. People will know you. People will now message you because of this platform and what it allows people to do. It's now brought the opportunity where people can just invite you into a room to speak and to do what you've got to do, and you get paid for it. And this is even more of an opportunity to put yourself out there. You're using someone else's audience to speak about your market. So if you're trying to actually monetize yourself now, so what you can best do is simply DM some people, let some people know what you do or your story, whatsoever it is, and you can pretty much speak, and they'll probably pay you. And even if they don't pay you and you want to do this for free, at the end of the day, just say it this way: you're going to gain an audience, and audience are pretty much everything. If you gain this audience, then they can help you, with your YouTube channel, your business, whatsoever it might be. And the key thing is that any audience can pretty much be moved from one platform to another and to another. So even if you're someone who is into Instagram, you can move people from that into your Instagram into something else. But most importantly, all of this is going to be easier simply because the app creators are actually gonna make a way where you can easily charge people before they even enter the room in the first place. When this happens, everything's gonna be much easier, and I'm pretty sure they have a lot more plans to come. And if something does change, then I will bring a video out for you guys, so you know what you can do to utilize this and to make the most of it to benefit you. And lastly, although the title of this video is probably going to be something to do with earning money, what you can understand that even if you're not earning cash, you can earn connections, you can earn attraction, you can earn an audience, and this can be utilized to eventually make you money in the future. That's what you need to understand about this. Only some people might understand what this means, but trust me, audience is pretty much everything these days. If you can get an audience, you can make money. That is all from me, guys. Hopefully you did enjoy the video, and if you did find value in the video, then be sure to drop a like down below and share it to those who might need to know about this, who might want to make money. Now don't forget that if you do want to earn any share worth of £200, or you do want to get into investing, then there is a link down below. All you have to do is invest £1 and you can get a share worth of £200, and you can pretty much leave after that if you want, or you can continue investing, which is what I will recommend. Thank you guys for being here today. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next week.